One of the best publishing decisions that I made just over 12 months ago was to start publishing my own children's picture storybooks. Now, these are just a couple of examples of the books that I have been creating, and they've had a huge impact globally. I've been able to sell these books through KDP and also Ingram Spark, plus some other online platforms to sell thousands of books. Now, in a moment, I'll jump onto Amazon and I'll show you these books across platforms such as the US, the UK, and Australia. And I'll show you one book in particular that is performing well. Now, if you haven't been to my channel before, welcome. My name is Romney. Now, I'm here to help you with your self-publishing, be that with Amazon KDP or with Ingram Spark. And in this video, I want to go through some of the steps that I've taken to help publish and launch my children's picture storybooks. So let's get into the video right now. If you've been following my channel for the last 12 months, you might have seen the Archie the Bear book series that I created. Now, Archie the Bear Becomes a Big Brother has performed really well. Now, it has fluctuated between 15,000 BSR, or the book ranking on Amazon, up to maybe 100,000, but it tends to probably rank at around about average of 30,000, but that's just 12 months in. So if we scroll down on Amazon.com and we go down to the ranking, 66,000 at the moment. If we go to, which one's this one? This one is Australia. If we go down on this one, it's ranked at 30,000 in Australia. And if we go to the United Kingdom, then it is currently ranked at 26,220. So you can see just across these markets, it's performing really well. So what can I teach you from the experiences that I've had in launching Archie the Bear and writing Archie the Bear that can help you with your publishing of children's books? So the first question most people ask is, can you make much revenue off publishing children's picture storybooks? Well, the answer is absolutely. I've even had one bulk order of over 1,400 books through Ingram Spark. So it just shows you the power of ensuring that you don't just publish on one platform. Publishing on multiple platforms such as Amazon KDP and Ingram Spark, and even electronic platforms like Drafter Digital, who are also actually publishing paperback books now, will give you a great opportunity to expand your publishing. So bringing it all back though, what can I teach you about publishing children's picture story books that will help you to go to the next level? Well, the first thing is to complete thorough niche research. You need to know what your audience is, what keywords your customers are looking for. So therefore, when you do create your title and your subtitle and your 7 backend keywords, you can use this research to put everything in place. Because those keywords that you find during your niche research will be critical to put in the description to help feed the algorithm of Amazon. The algorithm needs to know what customers are searching for. So if you have the right title and the subtitle with those keywords, then your book will hopefully appear early up in the search of customers when they're searching for it. So thorough niche research is one of those key areas that I would highly recommend when you're first planning out your children's picture storybook. The next thing is to know your audience. Are the books that you're creating for 2 to 3-year-olds? Is it 8 to 10-year-olds? Just make sure you know the audience, because this will dictate the kind of writing style that you have and the way that you put your book together. It may also be important to know your age group for the size of the book, whether it's going to be a glossy cover or a matte finish cover. Is it going to be full color or is it going to be black and white? You need to know your audience, your avatar, and that will help guide and give you direction for a lot of different things. So that's the next key consideration that I have when I plan my books for publishing children's books through Amazon KDP and also Ingram Spark. The next thing I would suggest is if you're planning on creating some complicated illustrations or having continuity of illustrations, then outsource that to an illustrator. You could use AI technology to create illustrations. I decided to go through the route of actually getting an illustrator that I located, and she's created some amazing illustrations and created the continuity, as I was talking about, through each of the pictures and each of the pages of the book. So if I grabbed Archie the bear right here, as I drop all my documents, you can see that Archie has the flow as you go through the book as well. So the same characters are going through all the time, and you can see that flow. And that's important when you're creating your books. You don't want to have different characters that you're pulling out from, say, Canva, or using AI technology to do that kind of thing. As I mentioned at the very start, publish wide. It'll give you the greatest opportunity to reach a wider audience. Don't just publish on Amazon KDP if you can avoid it. I've even got a video about Ingram Spark and how they removed their $49 upload fee. You still need to pay for an ISBN or a unique ISBN if you publish a paperback, and another unique ISBN if you're doing the hardback. So if you're publishing with Ingram Spark, that will be your financial outlay of buying those ISBNs. But if you're confident in your book and you spend a lot of time creating a book, why not upload it to Ingram Spark? Because they've got such a broad distribution across the world in so many different places, and places that Amazon just don't reach. So again, worthwhile considering publishing to various different platforms that help you to scale your publishing as well. Now I'm going to give a bit of a plug for my own course. It's a best-selling course on Udemy on how to write, create and design and publish your own children's picture storybook. Now that course is available on Udemy. So for the cost of that course, the fast track of knowledge that you will receive to get all the information you need to publish successfully is right there. So I guess my tip would be to lean on the knowledge and experience of other people that have gone down the pathway that you want, or the goals, publishing goals that you want to achieve. Follow those that have already been down that path, and hopefully I can help you during that path of learning, and you can actually gather some great information from that course to bring everything together and to publish successfully across those major platforms. So make sure you check out that course. Next thing would to have an intentional plan that you want to follow. Write it down. Make sure you have some structure about your book, and most importantly, have an intentional launch plan as well. A lot of people create their books and can create some stunning books, but they just put them onto Amazon and expect Amazon to market them for you. But you do need to have that launch plan, and that could consist of getting reviews, having Amazon ads, and doing other forms of marketing to ensure you get into the algorithm as quickly as you can and to get those reviews, because social proof will help you with your sales, and you need to be able to get those consistent sales over the first 30 up to 90 days for it to be liked by the algorithm of Amazon. So consistent sales over a longer period of time will definitely help you with your organic ranking. The next step would be to go back and have a look at some of my previous YouTube videos about publishing children's picture storybooks. So I've got a video playlist of videos that will cover your launch strategy, getting keywords, doing niche research, and then publishing and launching your book. So that might be something that could really help you, that will allow you to create the book and hopefully get it successfully launched. My other tip would be to create a book that's evergreen. And what do I mean by that? Don't create a book that's specific to one particular time of the year. So it might be a Valentine's book for children. I personally like to publish more broader so that I'm selling potentially 365 days a year, and I can reach international markets as well. Now, if you wanted to convert your children's picture storybook into different languages, then that is a possibility. Now, I've struggled with a few of my children's picture storybooks to do that because they're rhyming poems or rhyming words. So trying to get the consistency within different languages across the world is very difficult with poetry. So just be careful and mindful of that if you do want to publish broader and wider to international marketplaces and you're considering translating your books into different languages. So finally, what I would say is that I've thoroughly enjoyed being able to publish children's picture storybooks. Revenue-wise, it's a fantastic way to generate that passive income. I enjoy making them. I enjoy the process of creating and thinking of ideas and doing that niche research and trying to find those books that children are really going to love. Finding those illustrators as well is an exciting journey and process, and to get illustrations that just you love is something that I really enjoy when I finally get those initial files through on my computer and I get to check those out, and all of my imagination and everything that I've wanted to create is now coming to life, and finding the illustrator to do that for you is really, really exciting. So I do hope you've enjoyed this video. There's a lot of things to learn about publishing children's picture storybooks. As I mentioned, I do have a best-selling course on Udemy that might significantly help your path to publishing as many books as you want to in this area of children's picture storybooks. And I think it's going to have some great potential if you publish in the right areas. So I really hope you've enjoyed this. Thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to creating another video in the near future. Until then, goodbye.